Sunday service, turn it all around. Let the noise of the week fade out now. We're planning something better in the space we found. A little piece, a little truth right here, right now. Yeah, we're learning how.
What's up? Welcome to the show, y'all. Hello. We got a little crossover action happening there. Studio session, episode 6, flow, grow, and demo. It's not a Sunday service. We're not even close to Sunday. So, anywho, that's all good. I'm seeing the one and only growing old. He's backstage. I'm going to wait for his camera to get turned back on, though. I'm not bringing him up here until he's ready to rock. What's going on, Hagrid? I'm seeing Rooted Meds. Oh, I see somebody in the backstage there. What's going on? Bearded Kirk Hillbilly. Hello, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bong. Yeah, there you go. All right, I said it. I'm adding him to the stage. What's going on, Uncle Jeff?
Good morning.
Back for another round.
I am.
Good.
Going old school.
Yeah, I love it. How's Aunt Wendy doing this morning? How's life with things returning back to normal?
She reminded me that setting the alarm at 4:30 in the morning isn't good.
Totally inappropriate.
At least for her.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, that'll happen. Right on. So she got home safe. Everything's good.
Oh yeah, she came home. She came home a day early, which
lucky you.
Worked out really good. Yeah,
that works out just perfect. And I saw you had an excellent live there on Saturday.
Oh, thank you.
That one.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
I was gonna mention Planet of Your Lives. I think that's what you got. You guys do that. Isn't that what
that's Mondays? Yes. Plants of Our Lives every Monday now. That's over on our membership side, and that's going to continue to grow the way it did yesterday. I mean, we did 2 episodes. We did one in the morning segment and then one into the evening. And that worked. I got there a little bit late. Admittedly, it was supposed to start at 8:30, and so it will. But yeah, hey, work, real life beckons, as you and I have often talked about.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
real life, yeah.
Real life, man. Real life. Yeah, it's so my son and I we got his grout down in his bedroom there. So his tile job is complete. So I just got to give her one final buff there this morning with a mop and everything ready to rock. That tile is just beautiful, and everybody says tile in a bedroom. Why? And I say it's a basement bedroom. So
yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Well, and we don't have any. We got carpet in one closet. The rest of it is like tile. You got dogs.
Vinyl or click lock or
I don't know. It's like stone.
Okay, yeah, and that's kind of how we
in.
So
you know how you come in, you put your goop down, you put it down, you put the little spacers in between.
Oh yeah,
and then
tile.
And then you grow out, yeah. So, yeah, but it's because
you're preaching to the converted, my friend.
If you got dogs,
yeah,
you don't want carpet.
No, and so after our flood there in the basement last round, so back when this property was my parents' property, my dad had a similar Escalade, which he then had to help renovate with, and so that was the last round, and I could actually, I had remembered doing that many moons ago, and some of the stuff that I was ripping out I had actually installed once upon a time. So it was kind of interesting to be on the other side of the install now, tearing back and to redo it again. And I said, I don't think I ever want to have to tear out floors in the way that I just have. So I'm done with this. So I talked to my brother about it. He's a far more seasoned carpenter than I am. I said, dude, you've owned your house many a year. What do you think about, a permanent floor in the basement in terms of like tile, something like that? And he goes, even in a bedroom? I said, even in a bedroom. He goes, yeah, do it. Because not only does it allow you to remain far more cleanly in the basement atmosphere, but also in the event that there is something
Right.
that goes wrong in there, you can at least deal with it with a little bit of relative ease. Like,
Right.
little bit. It's a little less fucking. It's a little less hurtful when you don't have to rip out each and every floor that's been placed down. So, yeah, carpet was all gone. We had to do that sub handling
Oh
as well.
yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with that, Jeff. So
Yeah.
we had that in the bedroom. But nowadays I figured let's just throw down that tile and we can just get some area rugs. Rick, what's going on? I see
Yeah.
Galaxy, I see Skunk Ape out there. Sheba hopped in here, Uncle Jeff. We got all
Yeah.
kinds of legends
All
rolling on
sorts of
through here
people.
this morning.
And
Lori, Bearded, how's everybody's weekend been so far? And then into the week, what everybody do yesterday? I missed you guys yesterday. No streaming on a Monday morning. Not on YouTube, anyways. Over on Discord. What happens if it floods? The water dissipates. Sheba. Well, if it floods, I mean everything should end up some.
and if it
That
doesn't,
is
that's what you got that big shop vac for.
That's what you got that big shop back for. I mean, yeah, the water doesn't really dissipate per se. I mean, we had it sitting all over our basement, and then yeah, just dehumidifiers, fans,
Yeah.
anything to move the air around. Of course, they say when it happens, actually supposed to even move the air. If anything, you're supposed to have an air evac, just pushing the air straight out of the house from the basement area, just obviously to not get contaminants blown around like fucking crazy. But hey, in the event that you do what you have to do, you definitely gotta fucking make it work. So I'm dries out after it is all cleaned up. Oh yeah. It does dry out. I mean, but the
Yeah.
remnants of the mold and the fucking like it's water, and in some cases it's not even very clean water. Like it's not like it's fresh drinking water. So you have to rip apart all your drywall about 10
Yep.
inches to a foot upwards, which I did all that. Yeah. A lot of our exterior walls are actually spray foamed with insulation, so there wasn't really much to be done in terms of that. Anywhere if there is like, say, board, sort like soundproofing or anything like that, if it gets wet, obviously you got to rip it out at the bottom space. So it is just a lot of fucking. It's a lot of
work.
bullshit. So
Yeah.
yeah, my son was realized. I said, it's good to have him helping because I think it certainly teaches him just how much is happening in his room to make it livable for him. So
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't
When we
have to be
lived
torn up
where
and
we had a
trashed like
basement,
other materials. Are you talking about tile there, Sheba? So tile is used in custom built hot tubs and pools all over the world for that
right?
reason, right? Like it's sealable, it's waterproof, it's all of those things. It just doesn't get damaged after it gets wet. You can mop it up if it sits underwater. The particular tile that I actually used, tile and mortar and grout that I used was all designed for waterproofing and all that. So the tech grout and tech mortar, it's all compatible with completely submersible jobs. So yeah, that all.
The key is
It's
it
just
doesn't soak up the water.
yeah, that and I mean, like even into the rest of our basement right now, we just have concrete. And who the fuck
Right.
likes the look of concrete, right? Like, and then so you really are limited in your options in a basement. If you want to do vinyl click lock or plank flooring, you can. You still have to have an underlay there. If it floods, that shit has to get torn out. Carpet, you can put it down, still have to have an underlay there so it doesn't sweat,
Yeah.
and if it rain or if it floods, you're fucked. So
Yeah.
there you are really limited. It's funny, the little guy I knew, he's a concrete worker. He built his and he did a finished basement. He stamped the concrete out in the basement for his wife. Heated floor, stamped concrete, really decorative, beautiful floor. 2 years in, she said, I hate it. Cover it in something else. She was like, I
Damn.
fucking don't like this shit. Get it out of my sight. Fucking.
Oh,
He was like, what? He's
so
just like,
late.
yeah, hey,
Yep. Oh shit.
yeah. So, well, hey, women like to redesign.
That took a turn that I didn't expect. 'Cause I was about to say, I've seen them do a lot of neat stuff with just the concrete, and they put the
Oh.
little forms in there, and you're like, wow, you got a cobblestone,
Yeah. Yeah.
or you got bricks or whatever. Yeah.
Cobblestone. The cobblestone stamps are really cool. I think if I was gonna do some flat work around my house, I would love to see the cobblestone look, just because
It just
I don't
adds
know,
something.
it's got that look to it, doesn't it?
Yeah. But that would be
For
hard
damn
to
sure.
cover up.
Hillbilly saying I've tie-dyed concrete. Well, that's different.
I'm sure my daughter has too, because
Yeah.
she used to drink a lot of Kool-Aid. So
You get to the center of the tie dye, and you're just standing there looking down. You're like, I think I'm falling. like
down the hole.
Everything's coming at you in a kaleidoscope of colors, blurred together. Fucking, that's so cool. Oh yeah, how could I miss growing old? Good morning, Uncle Jeff and Aunt Wendy. Well, not Andy yet.
Oh,
Hopefully, she's still resting.
Another hour,
It's a little early
least.
for her. Yeah.
Another hour.
No,
at
it's
least.
perfect. Well, and that gives you a little time to get the greenhouse doors open, get the tea made. You get to see old Hack here.
Yeah. Yeah. I got the tent flaps open in here, and got to wait for it to warm up a little bit, because what is it here? It's 45 outside here.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit, we got nicer weather up here. How does that happen, growing old? That doesn't even that don't even make sense. I'm a little lower altitude though.
By this afternoon, it'll be, a lot of times it'll be 40 at night, maybe even dipped into the 30s, and it'll be 80 or 90 in the afternoon.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just high desert. Because right now, what is it?
You put the high in high desert, let me tell you.
That's right. The very high. 57 out in the greenhouse.
Fuck yeah. Oh man.
But yeah, the very high.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't even. I think. Well, this is what I was talking about earlier in you and I did a couple episodes last week rather, and I said it's gonna go from just this shitty gray, misty, cool to fucking scorcher, and that's exactly what's happened. Like I walked outside this morning and sun's blasting. There's no wind. It's just straight heat, straight humidity. It's the type of weather that like you hope young, fresh seedlings never have to go through, right? Because it's like it's a nice cool sky, and then all of a sudden just fucking heat, right? You know what I mean? Like it happens in the grow room from time to time. You go from this nice little sapling, it's in a cool little blue light, it's relaxing, it's just coming up, and you're like, all right, time for the big leagues there, young lady. Put it under your grow, and
well, you know,
she's like,
some of them, it's like I had some plants that I started inside. Of course, I started everything inside, and they must have been, I'll just say they were Moroccan, and they must have been about this tall. And I stuck them out there last Thursday. And yesterday I put one in a 13-gallon pot, because it had gone from this tall to like this tall since Thursday. So
bro, they hit that sunlight.
Yeah, and they're just like,
yeah. Well, and it's funny too to watch their increase in feed too. Lori and I had talked. Lori and I had been talking about that. Like, just once you factor in sunlight, it's kind of like all bets are off in terms of like what you do in terms like indoor growth. We switch up techniques quick. Like outdoors, you're feeding more. You can be even more aggressive with your defol and your pruning. You need to be more aggressive with your training, right? Like all of these things have to just get stepped up. Like outdoors truly is the big leagues.
Yeah. I mean, and
You
if you
know,
don't, if you should try it outside, and no matter what plants you do, because one of the neat things I like is on my greenhouse, the doors are on the south end and the north end, or no,
right?
the east end and the west end. And then it faces one big side is south and one big side is north. And I
Mhm.
can go in there when I open up the east door, because that's the way the sun comes in. I've always got a plant staring at me. And then in the evening, when the sun comes in the other door, it's totally turned around the other way, staring out the back door. I mean,
Yep.
it makes sense, but it's. I mean, it's just cool. It's just part of the cool thing about growing any kind of plants.
Is that what the, there's a term for that? I feel like it's what is I'd have to look. I feel like it's diurnal, but maybe that has to do with sunlight. But then, yeah, there's an actual name for it when a plant is able to look for the sun, follow it across the sky,
Yep.
and then as it gets towards, as it knows it's getting towards the end, it actually you watch it go in a loop, and it
Yeah.
resets, right?
And
And
it
then it
comes right
sits
back
there
to the
waiting.
comes right back to
Yeah,
the middle. Yeah.
so
Oh
cool
no,
that it
it's
does it before, like it'll do it before the sun's even down. You know, like you know what I mean? Like it's DLI. It can tell by its DLI. It's like reset. Let's do it while we've got enough energy coming in, and we won't have to spend any of our saved photosynthesis.
and then we can grow.
So,
We can
yeah,
sleep at night and grow.
it's fucking cool. No, I guess that happened. You reminded me since last time we actually did a show. I got to go to Athena Cultivation down there on the south side of
Right. Right.
London. And I was just doing a little bit of like I got subbed in to do a little bit of clone cutting, which was fantastic. 500 of the bad girl, and that was a really cool setup too. That was all hydroponic. Top feed, drain to waste in a greenhouse. So this guy had about 60 mothers, just
Wow.
fucking crazy. Yeah. And like
Wow.
outdoor mothers too. So we started cutting clones, and you know, outdoor clones, they're great, they're healthy. They do not have the vigor of a outdoor plant. They just don't. Like the thickness
Right.
on the stalks on those outdoor plants. And then what made me what reminded me of working in this was you talking about the doors being open. And this guy on his greenhouse there, he had the sides of the greenhouse actually opened up. So there was a cross breeze coming through.
Yeah.
And these 60 plants, man, they were just happy. So yeah, exactly.
Waving back and forth, smiling, all praying up at the top. Oh yeah. Nothing better. I love outdoor.
Yeah. It definitely it was definitely a beautiful sight to see. So absolutely was just loving it. So yeah, cut 500 clones with that fellow there, and carried on too. So yeah, absolutely. What we got Z Donkey Buds. What's going on? Good morning. Yeah, outdoors next level for sure. Sheba, do you do any outdoor? Or Z for that matter. Yeah, absolutely. Heliotropism. Oh yeah, there heliotropism. There you go, Galaxy. That's the one. Oh, muted there, Jeff. Nice. Cheers.
I don't know how I wind up being. Maybe I clicked it by accident.
Wasn't even me.
Yeah, I was looking at
Mr.
something.
E, what's up? Hell yeah. Mr. E, it's good to see you. Mr. E, Master E. Cheers. Absolutely. Yeah, it's it's gonna be a good growing season.
Master E,
I just started.
He beat me to it. I was messing around with my screen there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No worries. There he is, right, Mr. E. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, what kind of veggies you got, Jeff? What'd you start?
Vegetables?
Yeah, what do you got? You gotta have something. One vegetable plant, or is it all
Okay, I got it for you.
wonder plants?
Lettuce.
Lettuce, not the electric lettuce.
Well, I didn't say that. That's the only
Shit.
thing.
Well, there's a little bit of electric lettuce.
Now, I will tell you that I keep thinking about it, but I keep forgetting. I am going to pop some, I am going to put a big pot out next to the greenhouse, and I'm going to pop some sunflowers just for Slim.
Just for Slim?
Yeah. I won't be in the contest or nothing, but I'll pop those things, and we'll see what we can do.
At
7,300 feet.
Hell yeah. I actually found my little spot for a big old sunflower to grow. I'm going to do it in a pot. I got a little tactic for mine. I was looking for a very specific spot to get mine outdoors. I've got a few growing along in some rock wool right now, but I was also just considering taking some handfuls and just going Johnny Appleseed style and walking them all out through my garden there too. So the mullet has been in that sense as well, which was good. So I'll maybe just give it all a little rake and a little watering today. It's going to be another hot day here out in the soil beds. So yeah, got to keep everything hydrated. Hell yeah. Do you do any water storage or anything like that around your place? Do you do water tower or rain?
I used to
or any shit like that?
I got those rain barrels hooked up to the gutters so that when it rains, those will fill up.
Yep.
And I used to run the hose out to stuff, but I haven't done that in a while. Now I just collect it and reuse it. A lot of times I'll go down and I'll haul water from downtown. I have to go into town, fill up. It's a, what was it, 1,500, I think, 1,500 gallon tank. Haul it back. That's how I water chickens. And when we had a garden, I'd water to do that. It's a lot cheaper
than
running out of the hose. But that's about it when it comes to saving water or whatnot. I try to save as much water as I can because we're here in Arizona and we're down south from where all the water comes from. So if all of a sudden they decide to shut it off,
Gotcha. Yeah, no, it's same thing around here with the gutters and stuff. We actually use one of our main, like the big gutter on the side of the shop. It catches a massive amount of rain,
right?
And we've got it diverted right to the back of the shop, and it gets all caught in a big old drum there for the chickens.
Yeah.
And then just to help with the mosquito population, we actually have goldfish living in that rain barrel all summer long. So yeah, it's fun. They eat the mosquito larvae and they keep the water a little cleaner and stuff like that. So yeah, they and then we just that water. The chickens in the back gardens all get that water, which is it's good to have a little fresh source, semi-fresh source there for the farm animals, just so you can not have to run the garden hose every single time somebody needs a drink. So, and the chickens, they really don't give a flying fuck. They would,
they don't care.
They would drink out of a fucking bowl. So,
yeah, they don't care.
And no, they're good. They're good.
They eat anything. I mean, once we get done eating, I'll go out there and I'll throw. It's almost like you're throwing scraps to the hogs. I'll throw scraps out there, and holy cow!
Yeah, I mean the only thing that chickens don't eat that pig own. You know what I mean? Like pigs will eat literally anything in front of them. They do not care. Hence the term eat like a pig. Like just like
exactly.
Literally putting it back, like putting anything back. Like, you gonna eat that stapler? It's like
right.
Want to split it? So no, it's but seriously, it's with pigs though, they'll do anything. But then with the chickens, we'll take them, all the meat scraps, everything. They get it all. The only thing we worry about is ever if the dogs were to get into their pen. But ever since we got our rooster, the dogs don't even want to in. So
Yeah, I had a,
they're not
I had a,
tripping at all. They're just like, yeah, we'll just stay out of there. Not trying to
I
fuck
had a
with it.
rooster, and he decided he was going to take on that husky. Yeah, I don't have a rooster anymore. Yeah, he thought
Well,
he
that's
was.
the roosters are fucking tough, but I mean,
He thought it was
hey,
all that.
every dog has his day,
That dog,
right?
yeah,
Like,
that dog. He was
you
like,
know,
"Hey, I'll play with you." Yeah.
yeah,
Hey, can I?
yeah. Well, I mean, it is a sheer like I dare say if my German Shepherd really decided to kind of like wind up with a running start from way back,
Right.
that rooster don't stand a chance. Like, you know, I've watched that dog catch tennis balls from like, you know, there's a super dog element to the when you watch
Right.
them play, and I'm just like, I can't imagine actually watching these little fuckers go hunting, right? You know, like they've got so much like untapped potential when you're just running along, playing with them, throwing the, you know, on the ball. I like if this thing was hunting for its food, I'm like, damn, we'd probably see a whole nother side. Like,
I have a
shit is
question for you
crazy.
because
What's up,
do your
dude?
German shepherds, like, if I compare, I got 3 dogs. 2 of them, well, one of them he'll just lay on the couch. He won't come beg for food or nothing. But him and my old dog, they don't care about the chickens. But that husky, man, he's all about them. Now,
Yeah.
if you're getting their food ready, do your German shepherds, because our other dog, she'll sit there and stare up like this. But that husky, he stares at the ground because he understands gravity. Have you noticed that?
Okay.
German shepherds, I'll bet they stare at the ground because huskies are made for, I will do anything for food.
Yeah.
Whereas the other dogs are like, hey, I'll do anything for your love.
No, they okay. So the funny thing is, they understand gravity, but they don't understand table surfaces. So they'll sit there and they'll watch us eat, and if something falls off of your fork, or I guess in my case, if hey, maybe if you get a little something lodged up in the beard there, and you kind of just sprinkle it, you know, can see things falling. And they'll watch, and like Flo, she definitely thinks that if it hits the table, it's automatically going through the table straight to the floor, and
I
so
played that game.
she makes the assumption of like, and she'll look for it on the floor, and then she's very confused. Now my German Shepherd, he's too smart for all of that bullshit. Like, he's just, you know what I mean? He's like, he's looking around, and he's saying, give me the shit. You know what I mean? I'm not going to look for it. Just pass it here, Dad.
I play that game with the husky. I'll take stuff and he'll be looking at it, and I'll drop it, and he'll look underneath the table real fast. I'm not a nice guy.
Yeah. Thurgood, I'm seeing you out there. Cheers, Thurgood. I gotta give a shout out to our guy Thurgood. Always shouting us out with the gorilla strength trainers. He absolutely loves his. So cheers to you there, top dog. Everybody else out there, beast. Yeah, Huskies are definitely a different breed. I love my Husky Shepherd mix. So I have.
There you go. That's like, I'll bet he understands what we were talking about.
Oh yeah, he's got a German Setter crossed with a Husky. He's got more fur to deal with
and the thing with those Huskies is they'll eat anything. They don't care. My dog loves to go over, get in the garbage can, pull out tissues, and then he'll run to the door. Yeah, because he wants to get outside because it's like a marshmallow treat or something. I don't know.
Our Cane Corso there, if she's a very lethargic dog, but if she doesn't get enough attention in the day, she will most certainly find your personal items and destroy them.
Yeah.
And it's not like she's even like, she's not overly athletic. It's not like she's looking to get a lot accomplished today. She's a pretty much sleep and food motivated, but if you don't give her enough attention in between those moments of sleep and food, boy, does she take it personally.
I got no
And
dog
like,
like that.
so
She's-
like, she got into Allie's freaking like work journal, right? So like all her work, like you know what you say, oh, my homework. Allie
Right.
had to literally had to say, so I've lost a fair few parts of my notes here.
Don't eat my homework.
Hold on, the dog ate my homework. Like, you know what I mean? Like she's like holding it up, and there's like a physical corner chunk fucking gone. And she's like,
That is fucking
seriously, guys, fucking, it's not funny. It's kind of funny, but it's not funny. But like, yeah, this damn dog, she'll pull stuff off of the table. You know, she'll get into books or like a box of Kleenexes or a freaking whatever there is. If it smells like a human that she's upset with, she'll take and she'll to destroy it. So
Yeah,
it's
I had a female dog once that used to, when I was married one time before, used to go in and chew up my wife's shoes.
oh yeah.
She'd get all mad. Wouldn't touch nothing of mine, but holy cow, she would rip everything of hers up. So
well, I heard that when they're looking for your scent and they like the saltiness of the sweat. That's so I've heard, but dogs are freaking nasty, but we love them anyways.
Hey, can I give a shout out?
You can give a bunch of different shout outs, bro.
I got some stuff.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of stuff written down. But Hagrid, he had his giveaway yesterday, I think.
Yeah, he did.
200 subs. So just a shout out to Hagrid.
Hagrid, you rock, bro.
I'm going to shout out real quick since, and then of course, Big Nug. I know he's having a giveaway. He's giving it a week or something. So everybody needs to know that. And then we have a giveaway video going up today. We were going to do a premiere, but like this is like the week of doctor appointments and stuff. So we're just, I think Wendy's going to put it up at noon Eastern.
Perfect. So keep an eye out, everyone.
Yeah, because there could be winners in the group. You never know. So you'll definitely.
You never know. You never know. You guys best be keeping an eye out. Obviously we can't share the link on that because it has not dropped yet. But yeah, hell yeah! Shout out to Big Nug. Yes, Hagrid's stream was legendary. Welcome to the OGGO Army Scum Life. I heard. We're pretty happy about that. So Allie and Hagrid have been chit-chatting already this morning, as well as myself and Hagrid. So yeah, that was a great stream. Thank you so much for all of that yesterday, Hagrid. And of course, we were paying attention along with that, but all of our orders and work done for the day. So yeah, hell yeah, beautiful stream there. So that was very well appreciated by the community. Thank you, Hagrid. And of course, that t-shirt you got rocking there, show us that shit again there. Come on, where's Big Nug at? There he is, Big Nug, 420. Yes, cheers.
If you haven't seen,
and so he's got his
giveaway
subs.
video. You need to check it out because
yep.
I mean, that was an excellent video.
Yeah, no, he's really loving his edits there. So it's good to see what he's got going on, and certainly. Everybody in the cannabis community is doing what they are doing, and they're loving it. So, of course, we here at OGGO are happy to see and support all of this stuff. And, of course, Hagrid already knows that the grand prize winner there yesterday got a little something from us. So we're working all of that out now. So, thank you for the shout-outs there, Jeff. That was amazing.
They're big supporters of the community and stuff, and
they are. Yes, they are.
You got to give the devil his due, and
I'm gonna
shout people out when they deserve to be shouted out.
I'm gonna give a big shout out to you.
Oh no.
Fuck yeah, I'm giving a shout out to Growing Old straight up. I mean it. I asked you like point blank last night at like fucking 10 p.m. I'm like, you want to do a show? And you were like, okay. Like, sure.
All it cost me was when he reminded me that 4:30 is not the time she wants to hear an alarm clock.
Sorry, sorry, Aunt Wendy.
So I'll just
My
have
bad.
to work out a different deal. I'll sleep in another room.
Oh man, that's funny. I'm sorry, Aunt Wendy, but hey, I had to ask. We had such a good time with it last
No, I
week.
don't mind. I'll keep coming on as long as you'll have me. I got no
Yeah,
problems
man.
with it.
Growing old is legendary, said Sheba. Well, we had to give him a shout out today, Sheba. I mean, he just comes on these episodes freaking point blank and says, "Let's fucking roll, baby." So where else can you find that? Come on now, this guy's a legend here. So shout out to you, and of course Aunt Wendy.
I just want to say that TC and I we're working a lot of stuff, and I think he and I were talking a little bit last night on somebody else's live, and I think we're going to do something with Sheba too. So
nice, very nice.
I think there's going to be some good stuff coming. Sorry, Andrew, didn't mean to. I just wanted to use that little time to shout out everybody. Give my brother TC.
Bro, that's what this show is for. It's literally just a podcast, man. We're just trying to have a fucking good time here and shout people out and just do some stuff, man. How to have a podcast where it's me and Jeff first thing in the morning. You guys get to come in here, chill with us, drink your coffee, smoke your smokes, bringing on that good medicine. Come on, guys. Of course, we're going to do shout outs for everybody else's show. We're literally just chilling. So you guys already know my links are in the bio. And of course, Jeff got some things cooking up for ourselves as well, don't we?
Yeah, and I'm expecting like the radio station to call us here soon, and you and I will have a big contract.
I would think so. They're saying revive it. Come on, revive radio talk shows. Let's go. Let's do it.
I mean, what would they call it? 2 Idiots in the Morning or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
But hey,
that would be perfect.
At least we wouldn't be the idiots driving, listening to us.
Everybody else is like, click.
Everybody else be, yeah.
See Uncle Jeff. Thurgood already. Thurgood's like, I'm out of here.
I gotta get to work.
Cheers, Thurgood. No, much love to everybody out in the audience. We are having a hell of a good time here. We just keep on laughing and talking this stuff. So, no, what was I just about to say though? Too, I mean, in terms of the content, it's just fun that I know I can actually just message you and say, hey, way too early. Yeah. There you go. So that's the name of it. And Aunt Wendy can concur.
Yeah, that's it. Way too early. That's
way too early. It's fucking 9:09 a.m. What do you just want? My day is half done.
It's 6:09 here.
Oh, I'm soon on being an old man here, Uncle Jeff.
At 6 o'clock in the morning, being an old man, that means my day is half done too. So
yeah, true that. No, it's this is all going really, really well around here. What do you got? What's on the docket for you today after the way too early? What's up? What's on your mind? You got something you want to say?
After this, well, I'll just go out and open up the greenhouse.
Get the dogs fed.
Stick some more plants. Feed the dogs. Hopefully up pot some. But I was going to ask, are you sticking stuff outside yet, or is it still too cool or not enough light in Canada yet?
It's not that there's not enough light. It's just that honestly the temp has been so inconsistent. So we have this misconception up here. A lot of people, when I was growing up and learning how to grow, man, May 2-4, the May 2-4 weekend.
Yeah.
Boy, howdy. If you didn't have your plants in by that weekend, you were a effing failure. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like people and then the next weekend it would snow. And you'd be like, well, I guess what's the rush, right? So it's like, seriously, we could still get frost like tomorrow. I'm not messing around about that at all. We could just straight up have another cold snap right here, right now, May 26th. I don't I don't even have to typically worry about anything until June starts. So I could get there is stuff out there already. Cold weather crops are already out there.
Right.
We've got lots of leafy greens. The peppers don't mind it cooler. The onions don't mind it cooler. But anything that needs heat units, like your vine plants, like we even lost rhubarb already.
Oh, wow.
So right, like that. And
That usually just
you don't typically lose rhubarb, but we did. Like it was cold enough.
isn't that like
Yeah.
a perennial rhubarb?
Well, it came up. It came up. It wasn't that big of a head to begin with, right? Like it was
Oh,
kind
okay.
of somewhat of a fresh head. It came up above the ground. I could see it come. I was like, "Oh, damn! All right, it survived." And then we went right back into cold, and I think it just killed the whole root head because it was also in a raised. So it was in a raised container, right? So it wasn't in the ground getting any
Oh, right.
heat from the ground. So it's kind of in a
Right.
standalone position, which, hey, it is what it is. But we have more rhubarb around the property anyways, so it's not like we're at a complete loss. But yeah, we're still sitting pretty like, yeah, when I say May 24 is the start date, that's what I mean by that. And I've had a lot of time now to kind of just help people realize the May 24 weekend is actually the starting date. And I'll have people all the way up until then just asking me if I've planted yet, if it's time. And I'm just every year same thing, same
day.
answer. Nope. Well, yeah, June 1st we start thinking about it. But other than that, I mean, if I was feeling ambitious, what I would do is just get a cloche, however you say it. We got Sheba getting out of here. Right on. Going to
Sheba, good
to
luck.
play some baseball.
Good
Let
luck.
us know how it goes, Sheba. We'll see you over on the other side, I'm sure of it. Heck yes. That mother plant in the mothership is just insane.
And she's got it all. I mean, it's beautiful, the work she's done. And
Right.
It's like a bouquet because you can see all the flowers on top. I mean, it's
individual stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful work.
Yeah, mainline. It was almost like it was like mainlined into a monster crop or something. You know what I mean? Like literally that's how, because it spread wide at the bottom and then it went like everything went up like one of those Japanese trees that they harvest right? Like they let the base of it grow and then they canopy it right out and then they keep bringing up new tree trunks come out of it and then they just harvest
I've
those.
seen those where and then it's got trees growing out of I know what you're talking about.
That's totally what her mother plant reminded me of there. I was just like, because it's like it's not it doesn't even look typical of like a cannabis plant. I'm like, you really fucking trained the shit out of this thing. Like,
because it's like this.
Yeah. It's got the nice
and that's what makes it look like a beautiful bouquet. You know what I mean?
I gotta say, as the guy who first whipped up the concept, I love seeing people use it wisely and use it and like with so much. They're having so much fun. Like every time I talk to Sheba, she's either like it's all smiles or she's mortified by how much pruning and defoliation she has to do. She's like, why is it growing this fast? It's killing my scissors.
What she needs to do is grow one of those plants like what I had in the greenhouse, and then she can defoliate that. Yeah. Then she'll love defoliating what she's defoliating now.
Right. Oh, this is it. So that's
defoliate a 8 or 10 footer that's 3-4 foot around. Yeah.
Or 5. So I used to have to do like 512 of what she has. That was my job back in the day, running a room of 512 of those plants that she has. Okay.
Well, hey, explain. Last night you were showing her how to do quick clones. I don't want to take over your show, but
no worries. No,
maybe could you explain how you showed her to us like you did last night? Because she was just instead of, because I always clip, but she was just pinching them off or something. Because you
she
did
was just, I mean,
500
she
of
was
them.
going through and she was just basically like, what was happening on that plant was more so for the health of the mother.
Oh, right,
Does that
because they
make
were a little skinny.
right? So that's like one of those things. Like that was what I would consider to be a pre-flower prune session. So that was
Right.
actually more dedicated to the mom herself than actually finding cuts. But that's, I mean, obviously that's one thing about aeroponics that's so remarkable is that at the moment that you're prepping a mother for flowering, still so giving that you know Sheba pulled off an extra 20 plus cuts
Right.
last night just as a result of a pruning session, and that was for the mom, not for the cuts. And so just just the description of what was happening was obviously it's a very, very thick canopy. There's all kinds of top coming through to the point where if you're short on room, like if you're short on actual physical square footage in a room, the size of the plant that she had was almost detrimental to the plant itself, right? And this is not talking ill of anything that she's doing. She's getting a feel for aeroponic growing, how fast it is and how vigorous the plant grow. It's not a joke. It's having other people in on this now and being able to see it as opposed to running it side by side with soil or something like that. She can even tell. She would be,
Right.
I didn't mean to get the cuts. There you go, 50 stocky clones. There you go. So right there, because
Exactly. See, yeah.
the canopy itself with the main Mary stems that were already on it, if you converted all of those Mary stems into flower, into bud, you've got all kinds of both the canopy is full and the bud themselves, they'll also get to be very, very shapely and they'll be able to finish with ease, right? They're not going to be so compact that they're bumping up each other or stifling air movement or hoarding resources from one another. So in that sense, yesterday, we were looking at her plant and she was saying, oh, it's time for flowering. And I was like, and even Big Nug, Big Nug was in on the chat too, and he was like, "Holy fucking shit!" Like he's like, "You think that way out?" And so everybody was in on that. Mikey, there's a bunch of us in on the chat there. We all it was a common consensus, like thin that thing out so that the buds that remain can fill out properly, and then you get good air movement, all of that stuff, and so she got an extra 50 cuts just for fun. And the plant itself got a beautiful haircut and thinned out nicely, and that was that whole method there. So yeah.
And see, like she said there, she couldn't toss them out. See, that's my problem. Is once I'm like, oh man, they make a good clone, and I can't toss it out. But I do the same thing when I'll look for the little skinny branches, and I'll just clip them off. Although I usually just I toss them nowadays.
Yeah, well, you get to the.
But now I'm working projects with THC and I and probably Sheba even. So now I'll probably be doing like Sheba. I'll be like, oh crap, I got 50 extra cuts because I've had 48 clones in the back room before once, and the wife's like,
we gotta get you an industrial cloner. Definitely. You're gonna say this is too much fun and this is too easy. What am I doing here? So
I'll be honest, I've thought about a big site cloner because I've got 224 sites, but
136 sites
does me fine. Well, yeah. That might be the next step for me.
There you go. Well, no, and so like back to that typical sizing of that plant. I mean, you do get to the point where you start to hit max capacity. You get to the point where you're like, okay, we really do not need that many cuts. So like, let's pick the best ones. I mean, you get into a style of persistence cloning, whereas if that many options, like let's say you've got 50 cuts, so you go and you root all of them. Perfect, sounds good to me. I would do that as well. Take your top 40, and then pitch the weakest 10, right? And then you've got 40 magnificent cuts. And you know what I mean? You've got lots of numbers to play with. Your genetic stock has been replicated. You're good to go. You've got enough for projects. You've got enough for a production batch. You've got, there's so many options. Once you have that many cuts available to you, you actually get to start weighing in on the best of the best. And believe me, not all clones are created equal. Could be the exact same plant, exact same strain, everything.
no, exactly.
You put in a row of 10 and you'll find, 3,
Yeah,
4, 5. They might be just superb compared to the other, say, 5. So
yeah.
it is what it is. Yeah, I've seen that lots. So
Yep. I'm glad. I'm
Go ahead.
glad we talked about it because now that I think about it, here pretty soon, I am going to do some hunting. And I mean, you laid it out perfect. Here's 50. Let me look at it. Okay, we'll start with these 10. These 10 are bad. Now let's scroll them out a little farther. Okay, yeah. Don't like the structure. Don't like the structure. Don't. Oh, here's one. Here's a keeper. Yeah. I mean, that's perfect the way you laid it out. I'm glad you brought it up because I wrote it down.
Not only that too, Jeff, but like if you're starting seeds, if you're germinating and you get into the style of germination via puck, like via cloning, via pucks, like you've seen my OGGO army.
Right.
I wish that if only I had a facility, like what the fuck am I got a huge space to play with and I want more. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, oh, if only I had the space to take all of those 15 OGGO army, put them all up into 5-inch net pots, run all of them, get my best 12, find which ones of those 12 are males, pull them out, keep them separate or clone them, do whatever I want with them. You know what I mean? And you just start to whittle it down. But if you don't have the space to begin with, and it's almost just like, it's almost for naught. You can't really even enjoy it. So I ended up taking a lot of those OGGO army and just transferring them straight from Aeroponic into the soil. So it's just a matter of convenience, and just also too, I'm trying to harden them off, get them outside. Now I will say this: my biggest OGGO army plant, which I was like, I bet you it's a male, because if it's sitting like a head above the rest, like I was like, well, writing's on the wall. It started the same day as everything else, and it is literally 6-8 inches ahead of everything. Like it's probably a big fucking fat male, and sure as shit, I took it outside, and you can see nuts damn near instantly.
Oh, that's
so,
too bad,
which
man.
is, I mean, hey, for a seed increase, it's all good.
Right.
So
Because I know I've some of the ones out here, like I've got some Afghan that I crossed with Durban, and I've got some females of that. They must be sucking up a little of that Durban because they're a little bit taller than everything else.
Yeah. Well,
and I have some males. They're sitting next to some males, and the males aren't as tall as them, so or as that one Afghan. So, there you go. Yeah.
There he is. That's how you know I've got the Durban and the Afghan. It's like the A stands for Afghan on the shirt there. I'm pretty sure.
There you go. And I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it too much, but if you were to pick something you wanted to grow, I mean that is a good. Yeah, I like it. The Afghan.
I like it a lot. The 3 packs that you sent me, man. I was very, very pleased. To say the least, man. Uncle Jeff coming.
And the one with I wanted to send you more, but I only had 4 left, so
that's okay. That's okay. We know how.
We
know how to make more.
I had 10, and I think I sent you 6.
Yeah. No, that's perfect, man. We'll do a little increase there. But I don't get to play with like your land. I don't get to play with any land races or anything like that often. So for you to have sent me all of these ones that are, a little bit old schooler, I guess you would say, I'm very happy because I think it's almost a novelty maybe at this point too. You kind of bored of all the new, It's fun
Right.
to do a throwback and get into something a little different. I see Shadow just rolled through. Gosh darn it. It's
Shadow.
good to see you, Shadow. Yes, sir.
Lori.
Yes, sir. We are here, dude. We're just chilling, sipping coffee, talking plants, talking dogs. It's our typical morning. It's the way too early.
Right.
Apparently.
Right. Hey,
There we go. Lori's giving a little shout out to Boston Bob. Hell yeah. So I have not had the pleasure of working with that man yet, but we hear from Lori. So Lori, cheers to you. Cheers to Bob. We'll have to throw that name down on the list there. Hey, what's going on, Big Nug coming in clutch? Hey yo, show him your shirt when you got a sec. Don't interrupt your writing. Yeah, stay elevated, my friend. Fucking salute. That's fucking epic. Big Nug, you're a legend. That's fucking awesome. And my hoodie, I gotta say, whoo-wee. Those hoodies, man. I'm glad we did a little tradesies. Yeah. He looks really, really swell in an OGGO hoodie, and I gotta say that Big Nug hoodie. Hey, who doesn't love a Big Nug? You know what I mean?
and
You
again,
gotta bust it up, smoke it.
if you haven't seen his video advertising his giveaway, you have to go check that out. I mean, pops up. I mean, fuck, it's like watching TV. It's real.
It's like watching real life TV.
Real,
Absolutely.
real life TV.
I got it. Yeah,
I
that's
have to-
awesome. Big Nug, go ahead and drop the link for it if you like.
When you may have to
You're the
retire,
man, so.
and Big Nug may need to be the new grown old editor.
Perfect. Aunt Wendy can come up here and join. We'll do a whole big switcheroo. We gotta. There we go. Go, Jesse. I'm gonna be sending you out later this week. A little thank you. So be looking for it in a green envelope. There you go, Jesse. If you're Shadows giving you a heads up. You got a little something coming your way. Yes, indeed. Fantastic. Big Nug morning, says Z. I love it. I love this show, man. I think we're gonna keep doing this one if you'll have me there, Uncle Jeff. It's chill.
I'll keep coming.
I
enjoy it because it's just.
We'll get to go through our whole grow season together if we're lucky.
Right. It's talking about everything, and it's talking about life.
Everything.
Stuff like that. Everything. Yeah. This is like we're like Seinfeld, a show about nothing, but it's a show about everything. You know,
anything and everything.
Anything can go. Anything goes.
In any direction we need to. Now, I'm seeing a Big Nug notification here. He is, in fact, currently driving. So could one of our highly esteemed other mods just do the there and get some diligent going for Big Nug? I know it's got to be near the top of his playlist. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
You guys do what you do out there. Anybody
I'm telling you
that can help us with that, I know Big Nug would appreciate it. Hell yeah. Dude, I got so much good stuff happening around here this morning. I was even thinking, like, I was considering cutting the lawn, but I probably won't, because as much as I love doing it, it is a fucking complete waste of my time, and I know my son enjoys it a lot more than I do. So all I'm thinking when I'm out cutting the lawn, growing old, is all the other shit that I'm not doing. See,
that's another thing. Now I had to write down the mower because now I got to get it out of the shed and make sure it runs because I got to cut the mower. Well, Wendy likes cutting it, so I got to get it out, get it gassed up and everything so that she can do it. Because the neighbor, what it is we wait, and then the neighbor cut his yard. So yeah,
gotta make it match.
Now.
Yep. Now, are you guys into tell me what kind of patterns is Aunt Wendy rocking? Is she getting the baseball cross weave going? She
drives in a circle.
Okay. The circle pattern's awesome too. I gotta say.
When you mow here, and if you've been to Arizona, you can tell in a lot of spots, all you're mowing is rocks and dirt. But if you live in a little development on the top of a mountain and they decide that it's going to have an HOA, now the 4 or 5 little grass pieces popping up can't be more than 4 inches. And if they are, holy cow. You know, they'll send you a registered letter that you have to, yeah. So we go out there and we toss rocks at cars going by and stuff while we're mowing and stuff. So
just what you need, eh? The homeowners association coming in with a ruler stick and a set of scissors. Like, this is your grass.
Yeah,
this is where your grass needs to be. It's like,
get up in a push-up position, and then we'll measure. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, if it's 4.25 inches, your ass is grass, bud. Literally. Right. No, shit. They would hate me, man. We're feeding the bees at this point. The dandelions up, the little puff balls have puffed. They're off into the wind. We've successfully seeded dandelions all over this great county of ours. Just I'm going to war with all pesticides everywhere. We're just letting it roll, baby. Okay. Man, fuck pesticides, bro. We're getting the bees back. We're bringing everything along with us. Hell yeah. Cody Whittaker, what's going on? Top of the morning to you. We're just like, couldn't be more chill on this here morning, I don't think. We're just talking about how long the grass gets before the homeowners association shows up and bans your ass from living. You imagine your grass is too long, they're like, get out. You're like, wait, no, it's my, I own the property. They're like, no, bitch. Too many grass length violations. You're fucking done. Yeah, we're taking jail, boy. So he's like, no. Fuck's sakes. Yeah, no, so that's the thing is like I love that my son loves to cut the lawn, but then I look at the lawnmower and I'm like, why is this bent? And then I'm like, what happened here? And I'm like,
because the boy loves to cut the lawn.
Right? The boy loves to cut that damn lawn. He loves to cut damn near everything. He's not really necessarily looking. He's thinking he's on a fucking pod racer, right? Like he's thinking Star Wars, like he's out in fantasy. Fucking, I'm like, no.
You got one of those zero turns?
Oh, we got the zero stick. We have too many fucking trees.
What do you want one of those? But
around here is if you had a conventional lawnmower, you're spending more time fucking doing U's and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not having it. So, but no, it's funny. You mentioned the circle pattern. My grandma and papa, when I used to cut their lawn, they had a tree right out in the center, a big patch of lawn, and you just start right at the tree. It was the most. Oh, thanks, Big Nug. I see you got that link out. There you go. But yeah, it's the most effective. It's the most efficient way to cut a piece of grass. Right, you just in a circle, and the circle just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and it's like it spirals outwards, and you never miss a blade. All of the clippings go inward into the circle, so you're not getting bogged down. Man, I had it mapped out strong, man. My papa loved it when I cut the grass. He was like, "That's a little work of art right there. This is an opt attack." Fuck yeah. I look forward to the days of letting the young ones cut the grass. I hope I get to make it that far and watch along as they figure out motorized vehicles and all of that type of shit, man. It's so fun thinking back on those days. Did you ever get to do any shit like that with the parents, grandparents?
When you were
what
talking
all happened
about
back in the day for you?
I was back here grinning because it reminded me, and I was thinking about it. Now this was the 60s, the 1960s. You know, I was a little kid. Now, I know I'm just saying that because as I look over there, Lori was the only one probably around with me in the 1960s.
There you go.
I used to go to, she was my great-grandmother, my father's grandmother. And they used to drop us off there and we'd hang out because she lived alone, and I mean, the house she lived in, the front room had her bed in it. Oh no, there was a little front room, the bedroom, and in the back was kitchen, bathroom, and stuff. And we used to go over there, and she'd make coffee and pour it in this little tiny coffee pot thing, and we'd have the milk. I don't drink milk in anything, but we'd drink milk in it because that's what she did. And she had, you remember those push mowers? She had this little tiny yard, and it was between two great big buildings, like grain buildings. I mean, but she had this little tiny yard, and she had one of these mowers. You remember the ones with the blades that turn because the wheels move?
Yeah.
You know, I must have been 4 or 5, but I'd go out there and I'd push that mower all over the place, come in, drink my coffee. Oh, it was so cool. Yeah, that's why I was smiling when you were telling that story, man.
Well, that's funny that you mentioned that. My dad told me, you know, he was quick to remind me. I was using I don't know if we found one of those lawnmower. I think we found one of those old push style, you know, literally self-propelled lawnmowers, right? Like there's no other propulsion. It's yourself.
Wheel assist.
My dad said he was all clever one time and he was trying to make some money going out to the neighbors' yards, right? On the bicycle with the push mower. And I was the same. I went down to the local farms here and saw if anybody wanted their grass cut and all that. And the one farmer actually did. And so that was cool to get a little job like that. But my dad reminded me too. He goes, yeah, just be careful if you're hauling one of those self-propelled ones down the road. Don't do what I did and clip it to the back of your bike and go down a gravel road, because he said he was just getting pelted from the back, right? The lawnmower's turning up stones down the gravel road.
Yeah.
Ting, 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 ting. Yeah. He's getting pelted in the back. Oh, fuck, stop it.
You know, I'm gonna tell a story.
Let's hear it, baby.
Because I thought when you said that he had a self-propelled mower, he was going to tell you not to use it to pull you. When I was stationed in Korea a while back. Was this the 80s? It was a long time ago. But what they used to do is you'd see farmers and they'd be driving through town and they'd have one of those big Troy built tractors with the, and they would hook a wagon to that. They would drive that thing through the city on top of riding that wagon on that like Troy built one tractor thing. Yeah. That's what I thought you were gonna.
No, they used to do some crazy shit around the farms back in the day. I mean, I can see why there were so farm related accident reminders. Shit, like don't do this, don't do that, don't stick your hand in a moving auger, don't
wear loose clothing.
Yeah, no loose clothing. Watch for hydro lines. Never stand in front of a moving tractor, never stand behind a moving tractor. Those are all things. and I hate to say it, but I mean, I actually did just it was my friend and his son. Actually, they just had a little bit of an style accident at their house not all that long ago. Everybody's okay, everybody's good, but it was kind of one of those moments we were sitting around kind of reminiscing and talking about. I said, man, those farm safety advertisements certainly hit a little bit different when you're sitting in this situation here.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Say you've had several DUIs without saying it. I drive my mower to town. Yeah, no, I certainly we've had a few people like that. I mean, I don't even think the one guy got a DUI, hillbilly. I think he just really prefers his tractor over everything, and you just don't have to have a light. It's a slow moving farm vehicle. So he said, hey, why do license? I'm just driving my tractor around.
That's
so
right.
That's the country for you, though, hillbilly. You already know that. Yes, there you go, guys. Shout out Big Nugs Short there. Congrats on the 500 subs. I think we're coming up on 200 subs here again. Whoop, whoop. There you go. Just like that. Doesn't take too long, man. Doesn't take too.
No, it doesn't.
It's all. It
Just have to put in the work.
Yeah, that's right. Well, hey, I mean, it's again, if you added up all the subs from all of our channels, we maybe have like 300. Yeah. Yeah. Woo woo.
Yeah,
No, I love it.
You just
One
have
foot in
to
front of the other.
just a little bit of work, and this way the hours will get there faster. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
You won't
all
be
good,
waiting for
man.
hours.
Honestly, after what was it? It's analyzed optimism, right? That's what it
Right.
is. It's instead of what is it? Blind optimism. It's
Yeah.
actually being wise to the reality of what it is nowadays, rather than just hopelessly optimistic. So,
And if you're a content creator out there, you just have to kind of be careful because, yeah, YouTube
is weird.
Well, last night we got a warning. Could have been a strike, but they gave us a warning because we had a video up a year. I harvested, so I don't think they like to see harvesting anymore. But it's been up there for a year. Had 54,000 views, and they deleted it.
Yep.
Yep.
No,
So-
that was just a quick little. Is that what that was
Yeah.
all that was?
So I mean, it's like it's been
Yeah,
good
you
for
often want
a year, and it's up there 54,000 views, and now you're attacking me for it. Yeah, so
that's
careful
what we
out
hear in the mob industry like to call intimidation tactics.
Right,
So-
right. Now I analyzed it, and I think one thing, if you don't mind if I pass it out so people can be careful.
Pass it out.
I analyzed it, and at the beginning, we always have, we have our little song, then we have our codes pop up, and then right away, right after those codes popped up, boom, my little tent with some seedlings popped up. So my recommendation, what I think happened probably is, oh, here's our codes, poof, here's some seedlings, and they said, oh, those codes go with those seedlings.
Right.
And I'm like, no, but see, because there are no human beings working at YouTube anymore, they didn't see that. So my thing is, if you're going to do something like that, wait a little while and then show your content.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, for some of that's why all our links are in the bio now. For anybody that's really wondering, obviously we have one channel dedicated to the products that we been built, manufactured, innovated on, all of that stuff. We do that. We will always do that. And certainly I am not ashamed of that business in any way. I'm quite proud of
Right.
all the progress we've made. Obviously, even just talking about Sheba and her progress within her own mothership, that is but one of our very happy customers with some of our products now in their grow tents or their gardens, and we're so happy about that. It's just unfortunate. YouTube wants to keep you on YouTube, right? And rightfully so. That's their prerogative. They're the landlord. This whole thing that they designed for them is for them, right? That it makes sense. Anybody's business model, when you look at it, you're just like, oh yeah, okay, that tracks.
Right.
YouTube gonna do what YouTube wants to do. It's their platform.
And, I don't have big issues with YouTube except for
no.
I sure would like to know
what's happening.
When you're disciplining me, treat me like a dog. At least let me know what I did, because if you're just beating me, hell, I don't know what I did. But if you kind of show me and let me know, put a little circle and say, hey, you need to spread these out. Otherwise, it looks like you're selling something. Or, hey, there is this code way back here. Yeah, so tell me. And
we made a joke about it way back when, people were trying to tell me when and like what days and what times they thought I should be streaming. And I had a really good laugh at that because it's YouTube, not me tube or us tube or them tube or we tube, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, so last time I checked, if you want to do something that you want to do, it's your tube to do that with. Right. So certainly I was thinking about the rules of YouTube and how They're actually, you know, as much as they love to say, "Oh, you've gone against our rules and like our content publishing rules," you're like, "What fucking rules, dude?" like,
I
I looked in
mean,
the rule. It's
you run
blank.
through
There
your
are
video,
none.
you look at your video, and you're like, well, how come I got in trouble? Just video is the exact same one because
Right?
I'll be honest, I've loaded stuff up on one channel and it went through fine, and then
Yeah.
you put it on the other channel and they're like, oh, that's
Yeah.
bad. It's like, and the only difference is one has got other content on it, so you're being. And then we'll move on. I don't want to talk about YouTube too much.
I don't care,
You're
man.
just
Fuck, I
being
love
dis-
this
you're
is the
being
nature of our show, bro.
you're being disparaged against because of your other content. You know, I'm being judged by my
Right,
cover,
right. Well, it's almost like
not what's
it's
inside
almost
of
like
the
there's a
book.
precedent there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But
Like, and you said that to me, and I gotta say, once we started to like, okay, so like I've had an absolutely huge, fucking huge eye opener. If you go from one account that has, yeah, I don't, we had like 1.8 thou before we were
right, you're getting close to
ixnayed.
2. Yeah,
Right, we were very close to 2, which is that's great. Oh wow, good for me. But what I noticed was those almost 2, they were hard fought. Like it was like
yeah.
you had to like turn on sign, grab the person by the ear, pull them in, freaking wake up. Okay, click the button. Okay, now you can go. Right? Like it was literally like trying to like you're like, man, why can't we get anybody to look at our account? I fucking know why. Let me tell you, after starting more with my team and watching how each of them performs, boy was that you know what I mean? Total eye opener. Just to watch how one short on one channel can perform with
Right.
nothing else around it when there's no precedent set, when there's no algorithm already trying to like hamper it or speed it up. If you just watch it doing its thing naturally without any additional input from any other source, you just see, you're like, oh, holy shit, this is like as clear as fucking day.
Right.
like it's truly remarkable. Like, you know, I don't know, it's
Because
now that I've witnessed it firsthand. I'm seeing Mikey saying he's loving his mothership.
oh
And
yeah, he was showing it. Because I've seen him working it, and I'm sure it was on the Discord.
oh
So-
yeah.
So hey, if you're not signed up to the Discord, because that's another thing I wanted to talk about
Yes, sir.
was that Plants of Our Lives. I know you mentioned it earlier. If you could, yeah, it's like I'm in.
That was okay. So okay, yeah, I can definitely talk about that. So we were doing Plants of Our Lives, which is of course not unlike I Love Show, right? You're, you know, a grow show. But yeah, definitely, we've got so many members out in our membership audience, and of course, we all know that if you get caught into a weird algorithm on YouTube, then all of a sudden everything that you get posted is being looked at and being watched and being hampered. And so, you know, with grow shows in particular, it's really tough to even know what part of the grow show does not make the powers at YouTube happy. You know what I mean, Uncle Jeff? Like you're like, well, there were so many things happen to this show. How the fuck do we know which part of it they don't like? Seems like maybe they don't like all of it.
This is the part they don't like.
So anyway, so we started to do Plants of Our Lives over on the membership side, and it's perfect. Like I wish. Hey, you have to go through things to learn things, but still, now that I know, right now that I know the truth about it, I mean, going over to that side and enjoying our totally unencumbered by anything else, and you can actually sit there with the audience and chat to everyone at the same time. Everybody's free to ask questions. Somebody might see something happening in a grow that is not theirs, and they say, oh damn, I've had that happening and I want to know more about that now. And people are chime in and listen up and just be silent and have a smoke along if they want. And then there's a whole bunch of great growers also in the chat that just want to help, want to pipe up and give some options, or at least give some thought as to maybe what's happening in terms of everybody's grows. Very, very community oriented. I think Rooted was in his element last night. Sheba gave us a freaking massive tour. Mikey gave us a massive tour. We got to see Lori's indoor and outdoor grow spaces, you know, her pond and her food gardens.
Right.
Just, yeah, being able to see all of that stuff. I think it's huge. I think that's a really fun thing. Because it helps everyone in terms of feeling supported. So, yeah.
And another thing, you don't mind if because I love to write down notes and ask questions.
By all means, sir, you know how to do.
But another thing to touch on that, well, two things. Because I've had some, and when I say family members, I'm talking subscribers, because I use subscribers, but sometimes that just sounds so non-personal. You know what I mean? But we've had some family members reach out and say, hey, you should start a Discord so that those of us who are like guerrilla growers can show and be a part of the thing. And I thought about it for a long time, and that's what I was trying to get to when we start our Discord. But last night over there at your Discord, that was it in motion. And that's another thing. You can come on if you're like a guerrilla grower. You can come backstage and show, because there's nobody else seeing it.
Absolutely.
For other family members. And more importantly, I think, you're one of those people that want to show, but you're like, well, shit, I don't want to get up there, show my grow, and have people make fun of me in the chat.
Yeah, ain't
nobody going to make fun of you doing it on the Discord.
No.
And that'll give people the confidence. And then, boom, they're going to start popping up on other people's shows on YouTube. And then that's going to expand their confidence in their growing ability and everything. It's all about confidence building.
Well, yeah, and it definitely, you nailed it. In terms of being on camera and having your face on camera, regardless of what it is that you're talking about, some people just, some people can take to it like a moth to flame, and some people just are want to take to it like that, but they got to find a way to get there, right? And that's okay. That's not unlike literally any other skill in life that you want that you maybe don't have. You might be born with some sort of like inherent skill, and you're like, yeah, let's get after it. I'm pretty good at doing this little thing that I decided I want to do. Or you can be like me and mostly suck at basically anything you try to pick up. And it takes a whole lot of grit and determination and hard work and people freaking telling you suck. And then you're just like, it's all good. I got to keep going. You have to suck at first. Yeah. So, that's, if you're getting used to being on camera, or you're out in a garden, or you're learning to goddamn snowboard or something, it's all the same process, right? The confidence building has to be there. And certainly if you're out trying to learn how to the group of people that just keep throwing snowballs at you and laughing at you and fucking goofing off and leaving you behind, you're not going to hang out with those people. Right. You're probably going to say, I think I want a new group of snowboarding friends.
Right. And it's just like you were talking here. I can come up here and I have no problems being in front of the camera and stuff. I get nervous every time, but I don't have any problems.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at, let's take Crumblewick, no problems getting in front of the camera.
He's fucking awesome. I was in his chat this morning. Holy fuck, what a time. That was way his podcast.
That's way too early for me. Yeah, that's way too early. But if you take the two of us, we're both confident. We both look alike. We're both confident, but we have different styles.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, get confident, but be confident in yourself. Don't try to be somebody else, because Crumblewick can come in here, looks just like me, come over here, go through that chat, boom, 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 and it's great. Me, I come over here, I can do it, but it comes off not as genuine.
Right.
Because it's not me. So be genuine, be true to yourself, and yeah.
I get okay. There's a certain time, like when you and me. So expect to see some scripts coming to your email inbox here soon. Because but like there are times when like scripted material looks perfectly appropriate. Like you and me doing some fucking silly ass skit back and forth from Arizona to Ontario, making it work and having a good time doing it because we've scripted it as such. But like, I honestly think if you and I tried to like open this podcast, say with like, "Hello, Jeff," fucking. Yeah, this morning we're going to be talking about, and I'm reading off of this pad of paper. I'm like, man, fuck that bullshit. I couldn't do that with you because it would be like, people would be watching, they'd be like, bro, I need a fucking shower, man. Like,
right.
This is fucking gross.
I start off with notes only.
I got one too.
I can hit points that pop into my head. Or if you bring something up, I'll write down a scribble. Only because
that's good though.
I like the structure, but scripting is. Yeah, we couldn't script nothing because it wouldn't.
Bro, I go off on a fucking tangent. That first. That's why I'm here, so I can. I need Uncle Jeff to fucking bring me back with his notepad every once in a while.
What I am is, if you ever watch. College football or even some pro footballs, they've always got that guy that walks with the coach and always grabs his shirt and pulls him back so he doesn't get a penalty for going on the field. That's my job. I'm the guy that grabs the back of your shirt and pulls you back in. Okay.
Don't say something. Okay, don't go outside. Don't go outside.
Don't go. Time to get back. Yep.
Oh, man, that's good. No. It's I was watching that roast of fucking Kevin Hart, and I hated the start of it because I was like, fucking scripts everywhere. You know what? I was just like, no, this ain't it. Like I hated to say it, but I was like, this doesn't feel like two friends roasting each other. You know what I mean? Like it feels like trying to fill a role to do some entertainment, right? Like if you and me started to fucking roast each other. You know, it would be way better because it's like
you'd win.
Well, not even like I'm not. There's no winners or nothing. It would just be, you know, when your friends go in on you, fucking, you kind of like it would be. I take it would be like you with you know, some of your military personnel. Right, like, you know, if you your own little clique, you guys know how to talk to each other. Like, hey, you son of a bitch! Like, you know, it wouldn't be things you can say to a officer, but like within your own ranks, you guys are like, you know, busting balls and whatever.
Sometimes they need to hear that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sometimes they did.
Hey, sometimes I need to hear that. That was like the first time we met. Dude. It was to straighten me out.
No. It wasn't nothing like that. No, it was good.
Oh man,
it was meant to be.
Dude, that whole shit was funny, man. I think my wife and your wife probably still look back on that and have a little giggle.
I'm sure.
Hey, the best friendships are often. The best friendships are often started with a "What in the fuck?"
Well, no, that's exactly it. I mean, it's, I think that's why I've met people. That's why I met you. That's why I met THC. That's why I met Sheba on your show. You know, and THC, he won something off of mine, and that's how he and I got together. I met Sheba, and that's how we're working on our stuff here, you and I.
Absolutely.
Legs. I mean, he popped up on our live, no shirt and a Batman mask.
Yeah.
And Wendy looked at me, and I'm just waving her off because I knew who he was, because I knew he was okay, because he was on your live and I'd seen him. So now it's the whole, yeah. It's the
It's a good
universe
old,
saying,
it's
hey,
a good
these
old
are the people you were meant to
spider
meet.
web, and you may in fact be the Spider-Man. So on that note, we are
You
at
never
an
know.
hour and a half. I don't know about you. What are you saying? Are you going extra innings today, or are you? What's your day like here?
I'm with you.
Are you with me?
Yeah, I got. I don't have an appointment until
Tell you what.
wait. You'll
Let's ask
wait.
the audience. We got 15 people in here. If I see some motherships and or some sunflowers come up, possibly alongside some gorillas, what do you guys think? Let me tell you that we're at the hour and a half mark. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go boop. What do you think of me now, Uncle Jeff?
Oh, there you go.
So, and on that note here, I'm going to leave Uncle Jeff just to, he's going to ad lib. He's going a cappella for once. Oh,
Oh, I
he's
can
not.
do it.
He's like, fuck it. I'm leaving you going a cappella there, nephew. Guys, it's the Slim Flower Grow Off. You guys already know what it is. May 5th to May 10th was the presumed starting date. Now, if you're anything like me and you can't plant until June 10th, disregard that message and just do yourself a little grow along ways, because it's going to be a good time if you're not in on it already. We got the Slim Flower, of course, cousin Slim, wherever he's at. I hope he's resting, chilling peacefully, and getting some good sleep. So we are doing the Slim Flower Grow Off in his honor. Cousin Slim and I will be judging the prettiest flower, and then, of course, the mathematics will not lie about the tallest sunflower, as it were. So you guys, you know what we're doing over here. Just enjoy yourselves. I've seen a couple comments coming. I saw Mothership. Loving that. Sunflower smiles. Mikey, you better throw in a couple gorillas and some sunflowers. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, because I'm even going to I'm going to get me some seeds, and I'm going to put a couple of pots outside my greenhouse, I think, and I'm going to try to grow some sunflowers. I may even throw some in the chicken yard.
Fucking right.
Because they'll like those in the chicken yard.
Fucking right, Jared. So, there we go. Yeah, I got to give another shout out to Hagrid for that. Yesterday's live stream, man. He was fantastic. That whole shit was awesome. Hagrid, you are a legend.
Well,
now you tell me when we're ready to go here, Uncle Jeff.
Oh, I'm good. I got another thing. I just thought.
You good?
Oh, I'm good.
You good to go? 3, 2, boom. What's up? We're back.
Yeah, I wanted to mention another thing.
Mention it up.
You should be proud of the community that you built, and I'm going to get into that. And here's why. Because I went over there to Hagrid's giveaway. And up there on the panel.
Well,
now if I'm trying to remember, because yesterday was a long time ago. It must have been a gram and a half or two ago. But up there with Hagrid, he had Sheba. I think Mikey was up there. Randy Jean was up there. And I know I saw Dot up there. Okay. So there's all people that, we're over there talking in Discord and stuff. And there they were supporting Hagrid, because it's all a big family. It's a big community. So, yeah. Tip of the cap.
Hell yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, we're working hard, man. It's certainly, it's certainly showing. There's a lot of people out there enjoying the OGGO style, the OGGO brand, and we got to say thank you. Of course, OGGO DSI is, yo, Lucky Duck. Now, who the F brought you that?
It was
the one and only?
Mrs. Yes.
I was hoping maybe she can give us a hand there. Maybe she can go quick wave on this. I mean, she's legend.
She's in her pajamas, so she's like,
she said,
you ain't
no,
notice. You won't even see
no,
her
no, no,
hand
no,
in the
no.
pajamas.
I'll have to give her a big thank you for bringing you some sustenance mid-show. Come on, man. Now we can go extra. She's like, you're going extra innings here. I'm gonna make sure you're well fed and fueled up. You're going extra innings with
What
that.
it is she knows if she doesn't force me to look at the bowl, I won't eat. So
I got you.
that's the only way. Yeah, because I'll forget.
Well, are you the type of, I was gonna ask, are you the type of guy that tends to get to it in the day and forgets to eat?
I am.
I am too. One of my biggest weeks. I stop eating, I forget to eat, and then I get so ravenous that I get cranky about it. Should have a Snickers on my person at all times just to avoid this.
Yeah, my problem is it throws my blood sugar off, and then and then
yeah, of course.
By the time I do eat, it's like, oh, that stuff jumps. Yeah,
that's the problem, right? Like if I could regulate myself just a wee bit better, I wouldn't be so ravenous that I'm like fucking pick up anything. You know what I mean? Like it's just like 8-9 hours goes by so goddamn quick. I find from like noon until into the evening, that time of the day, just I don't even recognize what's happening. Like I'm like, fuck it, dude. It just goes so fast. It goes so fast. I'm like, holy shit, did I even eat dinner? Or I'm like, did I even eat lunch? Like, fucking.
What we're trying to do is not eat after 6. But a lot of times, all of a sudden, you're like, oh, crap. It's after 6 or something. So,
yeah. No, it's have you fired up the barbecue yet this year? That's something I've not had the pleasure of doing. Fuck yeah. I got to get back to it, baby. What'd you cook?
It was let's see, we had chicken yesterday, and we had like Philly, that shaved beef to make Philly sandwiches. We did that with all the when he likes to do it with like the onions and everything.
Green peppers.
Yeah.
And that Swiss cheese on there. Did you actually do Philly steak?
We put it on a salad.
Oh, okay, I got you. Still, I say yes.
It's got everything, but basically everything but the bread.
Everything but the bread. Nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah, we should ask the audience too. What's everybody else loving barbecuing these days? I have not. I don't know what I've been thinking about. Obviously not barbecuing, but definitely got to get back into the swing of things. I actually, in the summertime, dude, I love cooking breakfast on the barbecue. That's it's a lot of fun. I mean, we use cast iron shit, so we'll take it right out, put it right over the open flame, and let it rip, like and bake. Barbecue. That's fucking awesome. Particularly on a day when there's enough time to start the sauna up and do breakfast up properly. If there's no work or anything involved. Fuck, man, it's awesome.
We try to cook outside in the summertime as much as possible because once you get the house cool, you like to keep it cool here in Arizona.
Of course. Yeah, of course. No. And I mean, I feel like we as humans are just kind of like, doesn't it kind of almost just feel better when you're cooking it? I don't know why it feels better, but like I physically feel like it
always tastes better.
It tastes better. Yeah, I don't know. I love it. It's just something about being outdoors and even letting the smoke roll by you. Well, you know what I mean? While the barbecue's rolling, like that smoke just smells just fucking.
If you think about it, it's also like if you just look back at plants, you got your house plants and you're like, oh, those are beautiful. But house plants don't compare to plants outside, no matter what plant you're talking about.
Yeah, well, and I mean, even those house plants, like come springtime, I know full well around our house,
they want to go outside.
Right now at this time of year, we're going out. We're taking everything out, right? All the indoor plants are now being placed outside to get their fresh. and get the dust off them and get, feel that rain, feel that water. Like it's time. So it's the birds of paradise. They've sat indoors all winter, sitting very dormant. Take them outside, they get to feel the fresh air, bit of heat, bit of sunlight, and then we give them the spent nutrient water out of our hydroponic systems, and they ever lap that up just nice. So yeah, hell yeah. It's you can see it too. Like all the plants come right around this time of year. Once you take them outside, Allie's got a nice decorative tree that she had damn near killed when I first met her. That was that was one of the first things that I went over to her place back. We're just like, I know you love growing, but don't judge this tree. It's like, and I was like, all right, that's coming with me. So I hijacked the tree. I take it right out of her house. I got it all cleaned up. There's it's got fresh green leafies coming off it nowadays. So the tree didn't bounce back after her and I met. So that's a love story right there. I see cousin Slim's been cooking some ribs. Yo, what up? Good morning, Slim. Slim, we actually just put up the Slim Flower banner for you in your honor. You didn't see it? That's all right. No big deal. Forgive you, Slim. How are you? Good morning to you.
Morning,
what's everybody else cooking out there? Hopefully not gorillas. Mike, you better not be cooking gorilla. That's illegal. I guarantee it. Fuck yeah. And it's soon time to get the camper out too, Uncle Jeff. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Wendy's got she's got a trip planned for us to go visit our son.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's later in the summer. So we're gonna have to get it out here. I think she's got something planned for this next month, maybe. I gotta hook up I gotta run some cable so I can control my solar with my phone. How's everybody else doing? We're still rolling. Slim, I think I'm going to plant some of those sunflowers out next to my greenhouse. I won't be in the contest because I'm too late, but I'll see what I can grow. Well, hey, what's up?
Good day,
brother?
sir. We're just going to turn down this here volume. There we go.
Baby Dad.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
All right. There we go. What's going on, baby dad grows? Cheers. There we go. Not too late, Uncle Jeff. All right, everything's good to go. We are back in action here. So, that's good. And we got baby dad here saying, hey, baby dad, I was actually going to ask you if you want to just email us again. I think it's time. We have to. We're gonna have to reshoot that episode. I think the last one maybe got on there by old YouTube. So I ain't got no kids with the homie. Mikey, what? Hillbilly just planted 6 more sunflowers. What do you know? What strains you have for your sunflowers there, Uncle Jeff? Or are you just gonna go to the hardware store?
I was either going to Home Depot or I was just going to order something fancy off of Amazon, which is probably what it's going to be.
I got some fire catcher. Ever?
No.
Right? All kinds of good stuff here.
See, now I'm definitely going to have to order them because it's going to have to be, because, oh man, was it, I was on your Discord and I can't remember if it was Stone Root.
We have so many roots.
Yeah, somebody they were showing all the different types of sunflowers they had, and they had some purple ones and this and that. And so, yeah, I'm gonna have to do something different. I'm gonna have to find out. Yeah, we're gonna have to have colors.
You'll
Yeah.
you'll find some absolute beauties. I mean, nowadays I feel like once they discovered that you can basically alter the gene of damn near everything, they said, why don't we just make sunflowers purple and fucking blue
Right.
and orange and all kinds of crazy
Right.
shit. So yeah, I mean, I've got the mammoth, I've got golden hedge, I've got large gray striped, and I've got fire catcher. Just these four here to name a few. Of course, I know
Maybe.
downstairs as well. I've still got a few more on top of that. So Slim saying his are supposed to be pink, and then Hillbilly's got the sunflower teddy bears. Now I also had I'd like a big mix of summertime mixture. F1 is a true mixture of colors and forms. The single stemmed and brand make you smile by just looking at them. Wonderful for mass planting and cutting gardens. This is a pollen-free hybrid collection. There you go.
Oh, damn.
Right? So they get 4 to 5 feet tall. I want them big bitchin'. I want the tallest ones though, dude.
Yes.
Like I want to get
Yeah.
silly with the height. Like,
Yeah.
let's go.
I mean, it's that's kind of a man thing. It's got to be big.
I've got to have the biggest, tallest.
More power. Yeah, 'cause
built more.
why-
Is it? Yeah, it's built more power tools, right?
Why would I want to grow something and not have it
Oh.
be the biggest one that you guys can see? Oh, here's my little.
No,
here's
it's
my
not
little
Biltmore.
sunflower.
It's
Oh. Tim the Tool Man Taylor.
Bilford. Was it Bilford? Was it Bilford Tools?
can't
What was the
remember.
fucking? I need to know. Anybody out there in the audience got the name of the fucking? Got the name of the?
can't
Bilford. I feel like
I
it was
think that
Bilford.
sounds like it. That sounds like it.
Bilford Tools. Tim the Tool Man Taylor. He
That sounds
it's
like
by
it.
them. Al Borland. Right? Am I saying all the names right? Wilson was the neighbor. Binford. Was it Binford?
Binford.
Wow,
There you go.
Binford? Really, Hillbilly? I'm gonna have to take your word for it, man. That's a throwback. That's a name drop.
That's old.
I would say so, man. Yeah, that show kicked ass back in the day, man. I watched that. That was another fond memory from down at my grandparents' house. They always had. It was on 5 o'clock every night. It had a prime spot just before the 6 o'clock news. Yeah, you'd often get 2 episodes of Home Improvement there. Tim the Tool Man Taylor. Fuck yeah. What other shows did you used to rock back in the day? I'm trying to think.
Oh hell, I don't.
Aside
remember,
from the
man.
days of our lives, the plants of our lives.
I couldn't think of any more.
The Simpsons? Shit, that's a throwback. It's
Simpsons,
crazy
yeah.
that show's still going. I mean, yeah, that was just
That-
starting. More than a half a century. So that's weird when you start thinking about half centuries and decades and whatnot. That's how you know. So I'm at 3.5 decades, eh? Better step on it.
Yeah. 7.
7 decades?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? You and my old man are not that far apart in age, actually. It's kind of trippy.
Nah.
He's what is he? He was a
11
50s
years.
baby. When were you born? Are you a 50s baby?
Nah.
You're 60s.
I'm a 60s man.
Oh shit! So I think my dad is older than you. Yeah, it's interesting, right? It's kind of trippy. I always think that.
Your dad
is just a number, though.
I think your dad is
70. I think he's 73 now.
11 years older than me.
Is that right?
I thought he was 74.
Yeah, he's 50. Yeah, he was born in 54. Something like that. 52. Yeah, that's
So he's
what it was.
72.
There you go.
Yeah, so he's
There you
only
go, man.
9 years older than me.
Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. But that's what I've been
And
noticing
math.
lately.
And the thing you're not going to name this is math in the morning.
No, absolutely. I'm not doing math. I never even said I was going to try. I was like, the second we started talking about it, I said, fucking do not have space for that this morning. Fucking delete.
Right? Yeah, there's no math in the morning. No.
Oh shit, yeah. So after this, fuck, what do I got on? I got a couple different things to do today. It's gonna be a fucking busy day around here. Part of it will be done on Discord, and part of it will be done zooming around, probably on camera. I'll get some more footage again today. I'm going to go pick up some accent wall pieces for my son's bedroom. We're just kind of stylizing it, bringing it into the 21st century, as it were. So, yeah. Some of the old stylings in the old basement there. I said, maybe it's time to switch things up here and pretty it up a little bit. So it'll be good. Absolutely. Yeah, we got a new bed set and all of that stuff. Hey, we just did Facebook Marketplace. I heard a thing this morning, or I read a thing this morning rather. It said Facebook Marketplace should just have its own app. I don't even like using Facebook. I was like,
they should.
I was like, yeah, I feel that shit.
Yeah. I
mean, well, seriously, I go like most of the time when I go on Facebook, I want to go see what the fuck's available in the local area because I got shit that I need to do. You know what I mean? Like, hey, if somebody's selling a beehive, let's go. Then I don't have to build a damn beehive.
Right.
It's true.
I got some of those sitting out in my backyard. And
I
might plant some of those sunflowers and stuff out there in that little garden area where those bees are.
How many like liters of honey do you get a year? Have you been harvesting?
Oh, I've been
a long time now.
I haven't collected in a couple of years.
Okay, just kind of letting them do their thing, live and let live, so to speak. Or?
Yeah, I mean, without bees, you've got no food. So
we're fucked without bees. Yeah, without even taking their food. Like, seriously, like you can leave their food alone, and they still make more food on top of that. So
exactly,
right. But no, do you have like a centrifuge and all that stuff?
No, I just we would just
scrape them
it off.
Yep.
Put in a jar.
No worries. Full honeycombs and all of that stuff.
Because I thought about that because I looked at them and I almost bought. You know, you could get the one you hook your frames up into it.
Yep.
You know, I think it's like 5 of them. Then you spin it.
Yep.
Yeah, we were going to get one of those, and then it just I got sick, and then it was just a little bit too much work. And I think last year I went out there and I thought, well, I'm gonna give them some water, and they stung me 33 times.
And you said that's a fucking enough of this bullshit.
Yeah, and they chased. I'm telling you, they chased me into the house and stung me in the house. Yeah.
Do you were you making them like I've heard from other people that have owned bees, like you can damn near train them. Like if you walk up, they know that it's you. They get a little bit docile, particularly if you rock smoke for the first. Like as you continuously approach,
and
you knock them with smoke.
And that's what they did for a while,
right?
But like I said, I haven't been out there to see them in a couple of years.
They went feral.
Now they're like, "Hey, this is ours.
This is proceed with caution, you fucker."
Yeah. Because sometimes I walk by, or when I'm watering the chickens, because there'll be. I don't know, 100 of them in the chicken bowl getting water.
Yep.
And when I'm watering, I'm telling them, I'm like, look, man, if you don't want me to go out there in my gear, smoke you, close it up, and then smoke you real good, don't sting me no more. Yeah.
You got to be nice.
So far. Yeah, I'm like,
that's good.
But I will tell you, bees will remember. They remember who you are.
Yep.
So if you're out there swatting them, they know who you are swatting them, and if they just see you, they're going to come at you. So try not to swat them. But
yeah, and so honestly, two things that happened last year. The first one was we found that honeybee swarm probably about 40 feet up in a spruce tree, right? It was so loud that I thought someone was flying a drone over our house. Wow. Now the old tale from that is that if you find a hive or a swarm that high in a tree, supposedly it's going to be
a rollicking winter. Like it, the bees are prepping. Now, apparently that's complete horseshit. It actually has more to do with the fact that the bees have realized that it's cooler up in the they found a spot that's suitable for their hive. Obviously, they can fly to any height they require, so long as the air is thick enough to do so. And so, yeah, up in a tree like that just actually means it's actually signaling a hot summer more than a cold winter to come.
Right.
So yeah, and that made total sense too. And then they only swarm. They swarm in an agitated manner if something has crawled in around them, a raccoon or something like that, or again, heat of the day. And this is when we saw it. It was about 11:45 in the morning.
Right.
The sun was just peaking, and I walk outside. I'm hearing zzz, and I'm like, fucking, what's going on here? I could walk, I walked towards the noise, and I look up, and it's just millions of fucking honeybees. So that was the one really cool thing. Of course, so tempted, just being a human being, get me a ladder. I need to go see this up. Should I stick my nose and face right in here and fucking get stung and fuck everything up? I didn't actually climb up. No, we just admired from a distance. But then the other thing, just to touch on what you were talking about there, it was last year we had a paper hornet nest, right? They made a really fucking big ass nest. And at first, let's get a golf club and pinata this bitch back to the Stone Age kind of thing. And I was like, you know what? These things obviously have a reason for being here. And so having learned to work with nature rather than trying to prevent it, that's what we've been working on for these last few years around here. So, rather than spraying things with insecticides or pesticides or shit, you find something else that naturally comes along to deal with that problem for you. And certainly over the past few years before this, I'd noticed that mosquitoes were starting to get out of hand around my garden. And it was making it really, really unenjoyable at night, particularly when you're out watering. You'd look at your arm, you're out there in a freaking sleeveless t-shirt, you're just cut. It's like a fucking mat of mosquitoes, and you're like, this is gross, I'm gonna get West Nile shit. So whatever. And so these hornets, we left them last year, and I gotta say, they cleaned thing, right? They were the predatory wasp or hornet, whatever you want. I don't know what they were. They were aggressive. They did not make honey. They were the agitated, prickish kind. They definitely helped the bug population. Having worked in that garden year after year after year, I can say summer actually was enjoyable, right? Especially around sundown, and two, leaving the bats, not only leaving the bats, but calling them in, trying to get more and more bats onto the property. Definitely a good thing. I'm seeing the breakfast signal.
No, she's taking the dog for a walk.
Oh, it's that time of the day. Well, listen, we made it to 2 hours, bro. I didn't even think we were good. I always go with 1 hour. I'm like, we'll go for 1 hour. We'll wrap it up. But sometimes you and I get chatting,
Just the way it is.
We've been known to fucking get talking and stay talking. Guys out in the audience, girls out in the audience, we are crawling up on 2 hours here. I can see Jeff is getting the bat signal. It's time to get some dogs out and do the thing that the dogs have to do. I certainly have to do that with my own as well. So everybody out there in the audience, thank you. Galaxy, bats are freaking cool. Hillbilly, you rock. Thanks everybody for being here. I'm seeing Shadow, Galaxy, Hillbilly, Cousin Slim, Beast. Oh, thank you. Did you have fun today, Uncle Jeff?
Oh, I always have fun.
I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys. Beast Crow saying we had the long show today. I say I saw motherships come up. All it takes is one set of motherships, and that's it. Away we go. And certainly, Baby Dad Grow, send us an email. Let's get you on the books here. I'd love to record another one with you. And hell yeah, let's keep the doors open. Anybody that wants to come do a podcast with me, or if you want to come do an episode with Uncle Jeff and I here in the morning, anything else that you want to do, by all means, you guys can go ahead and get us right there. There's our email, website, all of that stuff. All of our links are in our bio there. And of course, we won't leave all this up for too long. So if you guys want to take a screenshot of that so you can get a hold of us there. And Uncle Jeff, I really got to thank you. And of course, Aunt Wendy. Thank you, Aunt Wendy, for letting me borrow them just for a little bit this morning here. I won't keep you all day, though. As you know, you got some things to do. So what are we going to do on Thursday? Let's do another one of these if you're down.
We can. Can I say, again, congratulations to Haggard.
Yes.
Haggard on his giveaway.
Yes.
Big Nugs giveaway is coming up. And don't forget, noon Eastern, our video is going up. And if you entered, you could be a winner. You're all winners, but I know who we're sending stuff to. So
perfect. Lots to look forward to. Yes, Uncle, thank you much. Yeah, the growing old crew, you and Aunt Wendy holding it down. Hagrid, Big Nug, everybody else out there in the audience, congratulations on what you're working on as well, guys. I know we've all got our own little work to do and things we're trying to get accomplished. So big OGGO Army salute to everybody out in the audience. Let's keep this one rolling. You guys on the next episode on this channel. Hell, we never know when we're going to be doing a pop-up on one of our other channels. So you never know. But until tomorrow morning, peace. Let's get out of here, Uncle Jeff.
Go home, oh boy, baby, gonna come in